coming. Holy sh! All right, so we've got a new starter here. Look at this guy. This is off a 2007 VFR. Apparently Honda used the same starter from 1998 till 2009. I'm thrilled to have this. It seems like it should work. It spins and whatnot, which is nice. Seems to spin nicely. I think we all understand at this point that we were the cause of the other one blowing up. That would probably still be working if it weren't for a small error on our part. And then here's what I did with the old one. This is the housing. Goes in the middle here. Use it as an opportunity to practice my painting, my little letter striping, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, toast. The other one was toast. We killed that one. So yeah, today I want to put this guy on there. I want to get this little gasket back on there and put the side cover back on and put some oil back in it and button that thing up once again. I'm gonna start by cleaning up my surfaces on my case, my engine case, and the gasket. We've got oil and stuff on this now, so I'm gonna use some rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, to clean that stuff up. Alright, so it is time to install our new starter here. And this is a used starter. It's just, it's new to us, as they say. Alright, you're supposed to put a new O-ring in here. And I wish I had one. But you're also supposed to oil it up, which is what I'm going to do right here. Put a little bit of clean engine oil on it, so we can at least do that. Alright, with our starter now installed, I'd like to turn the bike on here. See if our starter will spin, right? That's step number one. Whoops. Alright, the bike is still not recognizing it. Alright, I'm taking the starter back out so I can test it. I thought about doing that before I put it in there, and then I just didn't. Too excited, I guess. Alright, so to test it, I'm just going to hook it up to the battery here. Yep, seems to work. Yep, it works. Alright, so that shouldn't be our problem. There's something electrical stuff. I'm afraid that our little starter relay is busted. Alright, I think I might have figured it out. I'm looking at my little service manual, and in terms of diagnosing the starter relay there, I even happen to have a spare starter relay. I got that out already. And the service manual says, first step, shift the transmission into neutral. Which reminds me that yesterday when we were trying to take something off the other side of the bike there, we shifted it into gear in order to try and hold the transmission and everything. So in theory, this thing is not in neutral. Alright, should be in neutral now. Let's switch this on again. Let's see. Oh, the simple things, right? That's often what gets me. My mind goes to the complex first for some reason, and it's always the simple solution. Alright, so starter is in. We've got that all locked down and bolted down. I go ahead and put the rest of the little starter gears in here. Alright, so there are no torque specs for all these bolts on the side cover. The service manual says to just tighten it down in a crisscross pattern, you know. I'm just going to do that, but I am going to use a torque. I'm going to torque it to like approximately 8 foot-pounds, which is 95 inch-pounds is what I'm doing. And that's just That's what I'm doing. I'm not asking anybody else to do that. So I'm just letting you know what's happening here. Now I want to put my little side cover here on. Time to put some oil in. We've got 10W40. That is what's actually supposed to go in there, which we are so lucky we already have it. And this is stuff that I do not have long-term plans for this oil. I want to run this bike, put a few miles on it, ideally, and then swap this oil out fairly quickly, because I am a little concerned about what could still be floating around in this engine. And I'd like to try at least to flush it to the best of my ability. I say that because the engine originally had rocks in it, in case anybody missed that. We had a hole in the engine and it had rocks in it. But we flushed it all out as best we could before putting the engine back together. And I'm hoping that I got it out. I did a perfect job, you know, but the reality is that it's hard to do perfect jobs. So, all right, we got oil in the engine. Let's try and start this again. God, that sounds so awesome. That sounds so awesome. Oh my God, I love this motorcycle. I love it. Oh, so perfect. That it's loud, but the sound, that V4, oh, that was what I was hoping for. This is my absolute favorite part of motorcycles, man. The sound is so just, I love this. I love this bike now. Like, up until this point, I've been like, we'll see. I'll see how it is, but that sound is just so perfect. Oh my God. Yeah, the other day, I am in love. This is me in love right now. The other day when we had the starter binding or caught up in the engine, while the engine was running and the starter was spinning, it sounded weird, dude. There was something weird about it. I mean, it was restricted, you know, and it kind of bogged down, and there was something else weird about it. But today, with the starter clutch working and the engine spinning freely, like, oh, now we get the sound that we were hoping for. Oh my God, I love this. I cannot wait for this thing to be on the road. Oh, life is just gonna be so awesome. I want to do nice things for this bike. Oh, all right, that's it for today.
Come on, baby, it's gonna be a good day. You're gonna be so happy.
Did you hear that motorcycle?
I did. I heard it, and I heard your little heart grow when I heard it. I think that's the sound of your heart growing. It's that rumble of the engine coming to life.
It sounds so nice, man.
Oh, baby.